Hello guys, this is Cacti here, and today I'm going to try playing a new map using the hardcore questing mod. For those of you who don't know, this was kind of the core mod behind the hugely popular Skyblock Agrarian Skies, and this is the newest sort of map to use. It's the second one. It's still really early stages, but I thought I'd try and tell people about it, just have a go, and you don't start running lives though. I think eventually you'll get lives, but yeah, so this series may end abruptly. Right, I have attempted this several times. Okay, so you spawn in a world completely made of dust. Now, there are sort of storyline things to it, but I'm not going to look at those yet. I will look at them eventually, to show you them, but at the moment I'm trying to survive. So the first thing you want to do is grab some dust, which the entire world is made of. Basic survival. Okay, let's ignore that, that's just a story. Oh yeah, right. So the first quest is, if we come into here, I'm just gonna sneeze off a sec. Okay, as I was saying, oh gosh, I might have stopped recording 30 seconds. Okay, so sorry about that, that was a technical issue on my part and my keyboarding. So I've completed this quest, so I'm going to claim reward. So this is, one of the important things is to do with hydration. So can I use coal? They don't work, do they? No. So I'm just going to put 3 in for now. As you do need one for a quest, and the first time I played that, I made the mistake of using my water bottles here, and you need a water bottle to get some dirt. And so yeah, I'm just going to place one of these back down, because I will need it later. So that's that quest done. The next quest I want to do is this one, because this gives you loads of nice stuff. I think the idea is you use sync to sort of get your lives. Let's energy cell sync shell constructor, right? That's probably important. So I need to go, I have a sieve in here. And I think the next step is to sieve some dirt until I get a bone meal, which I then use to get a sapling. So yeah, it's very similar to Agrarian Skies in many respects. I think it's still early on. For instance, tunnel activators are normal recipes, so my advice is make loads before they become expensive like an Agrarian Skies, because they're pretty. Yay, I have this is brilliant news. So I can already get wood. Yeah, right. Yep, like 3 minutes into the video, or however long is the video, and he's got wood. Clearly that's totally, I'll stop being silly. But no, what you want to do is at the start is build a bit of a wall around your area, because at night this area fills with mobs. And then for the spiders, the needle gun 2-hit kills them, so I use the needle gun to kill them. And then a bit of a weird thing is I found last time I attempted to play this, not while recording or anything, but baby zombie killed me in. No, sorry, it didn't burn. So I'm just saying that might happen. Baby zombies don't like burning. So just a sort of warning there. Right, let's go sort the pyrotheum out, because what this is meant to be is if I bother to read the thing, which I will do at some point, but this is the remnants of my engine, aka thermal expansion, pyrotheum. If you haven't seen pyrotheum, it's like lava, only way more extreme, as you make it with redstone blaze powder, sulfur, I think coal dust. And what it does is, it's a magmatic dynamo, it's like the ultimate fuel, but it basically, it burns you like lava and spawns flames in around it, so really worth tidying that up, because if you catch fire you get heat stroke, which isn't fun. It's like really, this map's cool. I think in a lot of respects, at the very start, this map's hardest, as when I played Agrarian Skies, I found that at the start it was you were okay because you had a few blocks of dirt and you had stacks of bone meal. The very first couple of quests, it's really unbelievably difficult, I think. But it does get easy. Oh gosh, I don't want to go back to it. I might as well. Oh gosh, I valuable dust. I really like the way the wall's made of dust. I think that's a really nice addition. If I could have been bothered to read the storyline, I'll explain it to you now as I've read it. Basically, So you decided you sign up to explore the world on a ship. This is terrible drama, but... And you thought it'd be really exciting, like in those old sci-fi movies, you know? You get to go around fighting aliens, yay! But no, it's just boring surveys and reading numbers off screens. So you decide, and as you're the lowest rank, you get sick of crawling around and reacting in a hazmat suit. So you're over a planet, a really dusty planet. This planet! For those of you who hadn't twigged. And you are performing, like, crawling around the reactor in a hazmat suit, which you really hate. And then there's a giant hole bone in the ship. You hit a bulkhead hard and you lose consciousness. When you regain consciousness, the ship's basically lost its atmosphere, it's depressurized, and the hazmat suit saved your life. So you realise the ship's going to enter the atmosphere in a few days. There's no one else alive. You're only alive thanks to your hazmat suit. It's a complete vacuum. So you load up an escape pod shuttle thing with supplies and you land. As you can see, you survived the landing, although your shuttle took a bit of a battering, aka got completely annihilated, aka got turned into factory blocks. So yeah, I mean, that's not exactly it. If I've offended anyone by ruining this epic tale, ha ha ha. Apologies in advance, but hey, I tried. I try and I fail, it's a good policy. I'm trying to get it nice and flat. So along here, we have a one source block. Do not put your source block in a bottle. I haven't tried it, but I know if you do that, you'll die. Because you won't be able to grow any crops. And it's just, this is very hard, I'm not going to lie. This, I think, at the very start is harder than Agrarian Skies. And Agrarian Skies was hard. Then I started playing, Crash Landing. So yeah, ideally I'd get the wall 4 high, but I don't think I'm going to manage because that's just a little bit too extreme. I'd probably try and get it 3 high. What I'll do is I think I'll dig out this so it's too wide, and this will mean it counts like a block deep to spiders, because the spiders are sort of like a 4x4 area by 1 high, and you've got to be, they can basically wouldn't be able to just walk up the wall ignoring that gap. So I probably knew that, that's just boring. I'm gonna try and make this bit. You want it, put it this way, you get a lot of mob spawns out there, and they shouldn't, I don't think they spawn the area, I haven't quite counted roughly the area I've made, but for those of you who don't know, mobs can't spawn within 24 blocks of the players, any players, so you should be okay. If you ever played Skyblock and you have a mob and lightning platform, because mobs don't spawn next to you, and then you go build a mob spawning platform, the problem is your main platform gets filled with mobs. So yeah, but I'm just sort of punching dust. But at least the dust, I was sieving it earlier, I already explained, but you can get all this stuff, you can get raw fish, that's crazy, just from sieving dust. So dust is the lifeblood. I'm quite sad with there, to be honest, there's no buildcraft, because just put a quarry and then feeding into an auto sieve array, you would get so many resources. I think I'll probably do it like most people do in Agrarian Skies, and I did. You have igneous extruders feeding into pulverizers, feeding into sieves. As problem is, while you can get like all the metals and most of the dust and stuff, you can't get diamonds and emeralds, which I think are quite valuable and useful. Well, obviously they are quite valuable and useful. It'd be really nice. Oh, this is my 3rd or 4th attempt at this map. It'd be really nice if I could completely ignore the night. If I can get this whole layer high enough, I should be a spider-free zone. I'm just turning the music down. That's been really interesting. Oh, I hate my music brightness. Yeah, the sounds. I don't know why things happen. Oh god, it is a bit bright actually. It's fine. I think people say it reduces lag. I'm pretty certain it doesn't. But I don't think it should make any difference to lag. Now I have an idea, because I got killed by a baby zombie, as I already mentioned, it didn't burn for some reason. So I don't exactly know how to use sync. I think the idea is you use your sync shell constructor to create a shell. And then with this shell, it doesn't really matter, obviously it's a pain to die, but you'll have a glowstone and then you can just sort of move into your new shell, your new body. For those of you who haven't checked sync out, I really recommend doing so. It's a really, really cool mod. I say that about a lot of mods, but it's quite a cool take. It's a bit different. I think that's nice. I don't like all the mods to be the same. I think it's nice that there's a bit of variety in modern Minecraft. It's boring when everything's similar. I feel like I'm digging out my space. Well, I kind of am. But yeah, I've nearly finished my possible wall of hopefully mob proof. I'm very interested to see if I die actually. I got those peanut butter jellies here. I noticed something really interesting that I'm guessing it's from the same hunger mod they might add to Agrarian Skies. Is once you've eaten a food so many times it gets boring and it's not as good as hunger. I think that's really cool. I mean, you could just plant a different crop and make like, I don't know, a different fruit. But I still think that's a really cool idea. I think that kind of represents real life too, because you get more satisfaction from eating something slightly different. Okay, yes, I'm hopefully safe from mobs. 1, 2, 3. I've now got to destroy this tower. And as it wouldn't work if the trenches wouldn't work. So I now should, in theory, be completely safe forever from mobs, which I guess is the start. Good bird. Good word. Right, the first bit of wood you get, you want to. I want to make a chest soon. If I get my crafting station, this, for those of you who don't know, it's like almost like a half slab. You basically make it with half slab, and it's the same as a crafting station, except it's like a half slab version. So what you want to do is, I think, with your first wood, make it in sticks, so you can make a very important item called the crook. This is quite important in the early stages of the sort of sky-blocking mod, Ex Nihilo, because as well as improving your sapling drop rates, saplings have always been key to survival in skyblocks, because you get your dirt from them, and in this case you get water from them. Somehow I get the impression infinite water sources will work. Aqueous accumulators won't work. But also they have the chance of dropping silverworms? No. Silkworms, that's it. They have the chance of dropping silkworms, which these are really useful because they allow you to get string, which is very useful. So I'm just going to chop this tree down with my fist. Oh, we have to get next. Actually, let's just go back and have a look. We've got tools of trade. Now, this I want to do, but I need to hunt skeletons, so that would be really nice. I can get a bronze axe head. Because until I've got a smeltery, I can't make an axe head, and I think getting a smeltery might be slightly hard because I need to get a cobblestone generator, and I need to. I don't know. I don't think this is as hard resource-wise as Agrarian Skies, but it's just you've got the issue of hunger, which I think is quite big this early on. As I know as a fact, there is a way of getting water. What you want to do is you've got to put 10 saplings in a fluid transposer, and it'll sort of suck them dry, and then you can have them put into a bottle though, which I think will be really good. So that way you won't drown. Drown? Yeah. Nice drowning almost. Okay. Oh gosh, I didn't use the crook. Stupid idiot. I think I'd like to get a second block of dirt so I can start create some using silkworms. I'm not sure. But basically silkworms allow you to get string, which would be really nice because then I could get string. I'm losing a bed. With enough string to get a bed. Saplings, come to me. Got one more sapling. One more sapling. Oh, that's irritating. I don't really want to use up all my birch those. I'm not particularly big fan of building aesthetic things, but oh, those skeletons are worrying me slightly. I mean, I should be safe. I have spider-proof walls in the first night. I think this is pretty good. I'm doing best this time around. Yeah, third attempt. I haven't died on the first night. I think the next thing to do would be try and attempt to set up the sink shell constructor. Because this would mean it's not hardcore. As shell storage units are expensive. Like, really. But we'll see. It's a backup life, isn't it? Yeah, as soon as I've taken this, how many saplings got? So 19 saplings if I killed this tree. I don't think I will somehow, but I can try. Does that allow me to complete the water quest, get a block of dirt and replant the tree? No, plenty of trees. I don't think I met that 19 sapling goal. I think the next thing to do will be get some water. Or, no, actually, let's make another block of dirt. Because I'd like to start using silkworms. You can see I have 4 on the right hand side corner. Which, oh. How do I make dirt? Oh, okay, that's just slightly irritating. I thought you made dirt with them, okay. Ignore me, I'm crazy. I haven't got a clue how you get dirt on this then. That's slightly worrying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now I'm gonna plant, if you like. It's really tempting. If I put these little silkworms in, you get infested leaves. And just, you can eat them. You gotta cook them or something. I can't remember. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put. Okay, I'm not going to be using my energy cell. I'm going to be using one of my flux capacitors. And also I'm going to need my quest delivery system. I'll explain why in a second. So is read the output? Yes, good. So I want to bound a certain task. Select task. So for those of you who don't know, you can sort of bound them. I'm gonna make an educated guess that quite a lot of people already know that from Agrarian Skies, but this map is incredibly similar to Agrarian Skies. I'm not gonna lie. You're actually losing energy. Yes, you are. Good. You're feeding the machine energy. How much energy does this machine need to produce an operation? Gosh, what do I do with these? How I get water? I can't remember. I think this is what I do. Let me look. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm losing it. What I want to do is, I'm just gonna remove the block of dirt. Please ignore that crazy rant, that's from like something older. And I'm going to make a dirty water bottle, because it should give me some dirt back. And if it doesn't, I'm dead, end of story. Yeah. Right, it's my last block of dirt, this better not go wrong. Oh, phew, did it. I was gonna say, if I lose, this map is one of those maps where you just have to have dirt. I actually like most maps because you die quickly and it's embarrassing. So that's basically done. Yeah, I don't like hard routes. Desperate times. Salt. Have I put salt on me? I might have from sieving. No, I've got one. I think I might make a chest as. Also, I've got quite a lot of stuff, just random dusts. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day here. I hope you've sort of enjoyed this. It's quite a new map. I hope you've kind of enjoyed me failing at it, probably. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh gosh, sorry for a second, sticky keys. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and cacti out. Bye.